Before the Christmas weekend. In the booth tonight, the Eagan TV booth, is Scott Schupfer and Scott Galbari calling the game once again. This is going to be the home conference opener. Eagan comes in at 3-2 overall, 0-1 in the conference. A tough loss Tuesday night, the Rosemount, a 3-point loss on the road. Farmington comes in red hot. They're 6-0, 1-0 in the conference, a 40-point thrashing of Lakeville South, and their home opener in the conference on Tuesday night. Introductions are coming forward, so we'll kind of let those play out. I'll let Scott jump in and kind of talk about what he thinks we're going to see tonight. Just real quick, I think Farmington is 5th or 6th ranked in the state right now. Well deserved. They've beaten some good teams. We got a lot of good size. Number 11, Brandon Hernser, University of Sioux Falls commit for next year. It's best player, 22 points a game, about 6'7", 6'9". It's going to be a handful tonight. So what do you think, Scott? Kind of a different matchup than Eagan's had so far this season, with not quite the size differential overall.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup for Eagan here at home. Farmington, as you said, is coming in red hot. They have a lot of size, so they're going to be active up there on the glass. They're going to be getting rebounds. They got some good scorers out there. You already highlighted the best scorer. Eagan's going to have to play physical. They're going to have to create some space down underneath the basket. They're going to have to make sure they're boxing out, making room so they're not giving rebounds after rebounds to Farmington.
Yeah, we'll get to the Eagan starting lineup in a moment, but just to touch on Farmington a bit, they've got Hernsers scoring 22. We got the Beckwith brothers. One's a junior, one's a senior, averaging 12 and 10. Cole Wilsak's kind of a jack of all trades junior. He's averaging 10 points a game. They don't give any rebound numbers. I don't have those, but again, big up front, just big all around, but not sure if they have quite the ball handling that they could use, so see if Eagan can take advantage of that. Quick set for Eagan starting lineup. number 30, senior Charlie Burke, senior number 11, Max Busley, senior 31, Liam Madigan, senior 33, you see walking, Trevor Searing with the reps, and then the sophomore 25, Alex Schupfer. So we'll see, what kind of pace Eagan can set, or if Farmington kind of imposes their will a little bit early on, just with the size. Again, physical team, not saying anything other than that we're not dirty, but they just play hard, and Eagan's going to have to absorb some of that stuff.
That's right. This is going to be a tough matchup for them, but I'd love to see it. Right? It's a good holiday game going into the Christmas season.
We got Burke against Hernser,
and we're off.
Schupper's going to walk it up, get into the Eagan set. The backdoor cut by Burke, not there.
All right, they're moving around. That's good.
I want to see the quicker swing pass. There we go. Might have Schupfer down. Then we got Hintzer on 20 Schupfer. This is going to be trouble for Eagan, I think, Scott. Just the length of Farmington's defense with their arms out. It really cuts down passing lanes. Shot clock's taking an impact.
Tough shot.
Madigan looks it all the way down to 3 on the shot clock. That's a huge 2 points. He's been playing well. That kind of mid-range jumper's been working for him the first 5 games of the season.
Yeah, we really saw him working. It took him a while to get an open shot that time. That wasn't really open, but he hit a nice one.
Good block by Schupfer. Look, that might have been steps on number 2 to start with. That number 2 is Tyler Beckwith. You got something else, guys. He was senior brother or the junior brother? I'm not sure which number 2. Tyler Beckwith.
That's a good question. I don't remember which one is which.
A full court press by Farmington. Madigan in the middle. It's going to fall back. Let Schupfer bring it up. I'd like to see Eagan try to get some dribble drives going in this game, maybe some kickouts, so there are 3-point guys. Burke and Busley would be helpful. Another mid-range by by Madigan.
Madigan again.
I think last time we were here, the home opener, he hit a couple early buckets up front from mid-range.
That's right. Yeah, coming out hot right away.
Hernser finds the backdoor cut. Cole Wilczek. He's got the short range. Good bounce, good board.
There we go. It's a block.
Burke. Good hustle. He's got the hands up by Hernser. Keep it alive for Farmington. Good drive. Refs might be letting them play a little bit here. Perhaps he can kind of push a little bit. See if they get a little body going down the lane.
That's right. Each game, you got to see how the officials are going to call. You got to react and play the way they're calling the game.
There we go. I like to see Schupfer take it in the middle with one guy on. Finds Busley for 3. Good kick out. Quick 7-0 lead. Again, you're talking. We got a few games of runs here, basketball coming, but a quick 7-0 spurt by Eagan up on the 6-0 Farmington Tigers.
Eagan shooting the ball well to start this game.
Now we're going to call kind of a hand check on Hernser. We got Madigan, who I think is listed at 6'4". Hernser listed, I think, at 6'7" for sure. Just kind of match up with him. Maybe put the forearm in the lower back and see if the refs are going to call it. Keep him on the ground. 15:51 to go. 7-0 Eagan. Wilczek top the key. Swings over to Hernser. Puts the ball on the ground. Good take.
That's a great take.
Max tried to swipe in and get it, but it's hard to stop once Hernser number 11 gets going. Schupfer takes the call from the bench from Coach McKenzie, Eagan head coach. Good finish. Good pass. 9-2. Schupfer scores on the dive of the hoop. Schupfer's been having kind of some slow first half and kind of scoring in the second half. I'd like to see him kind of even those out. Good box out by Schupfer. Got to get on the ground.
Get on the ground, that's right. Be physical.
Wilczek's on the ground.
This is what we're talking about. This kind of game, you're going to have to be physical. Every loose ball, you got to be on the floor, being aggressive.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Wilczek plays football as well. And he had, let's say, a few nice catches against Eagan in the football season. So I've seen him for a couple years in basketball. Good, solid player. Just got to get bodies on guys and get on the ground. A nice dive, nice cut out by Madigan, and an entry pass. Again, Hernser's having a great start to the season.
Good seal.
Looked like a carry to me. It was on the on the baseline, it looks like, perhaps.
That's a good double team, though. Got him right in the baseline there.
Schupfer's kind of been hanging around the baseline, just kind of cutting out those backdoor cuts. Schupfer and Madigan both leading the team in assists, averaging both just under 4 a game. So they're passing the ball around. It's really nice when they hit Burke and Busley for kind of the threes. Good assists that way. Those really help out. Searing up on top. Going to do a handoff to Burke. Nice roll. Good. Pass a little bit off. Busley from the corner. Good board by Schupfer. He kicks it out to Burke. Eagan's going to reset.
Yeah, but a great pick and roll over here, though, that they ran to get that open shot.
I'd like to get Schupfer moving a little bit towards the hoop. Passes sideways and backwards, and Eagan needs to go a little bit further. Good dive by Madigan. Falls down. Might be a travel. Oh, they're going to call the foul. I'm Eagan, true and blue. Scott, that might have been a travel. I'm going to give him the bailout.
Exactly. Yeah, the ref helped him out there. But, now you got to, under the basket, let's run a nice play and try to get an easy look.
Foul is number 2. First foul for Tyler Beckwith. He is the senior, by the way, of the Beckwith brothers. They got Schupfer on Hunter, gave it up right away. There we go. Had him. Still have him. Yes. Schupfer once again. Nice find by Madigan. Madigan wants to go to that team assist lead with his competitor. Schupfer has got 2 quick assists. Good finish by 25, Alex Schupfer.
I mean, these are great slashes to the basket. That's a good take, too. Wow.
There's not much you're going to do there, unless you want to get run over, and Schupfer didn't want to get run over just yet. Searing, they get run over, but he wasn't over in that spot.
Right. You need the charge man out there, right?
I think he picked up 2 the other night as well. Maybe around 7 or 8 or 9 for the season, I think, in 5 games. Burke saw, might have been a little bit second slow. Searing on the ground. Yeah. Rough something to play a little bit, or a lot.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was there, just a little bit late trying to get it to him.
Be steps.
Yep.
11-4, 13:30 to go. Looks like Farmington's just trying to gather their legs right now and kind of get settled in. But a nice little burst by Eagan, 11-4. Off the bench is 42 senior Owen Backenstead in for Trevor Searing, and also number 23 Owen Ford coming in the backcourt. Taking a breather are Trevor Searing and Alex Schupfer. Ford kind of sliding into a different role perhaps this game, bringing the ball up. He hasn't done that much in the first 5, but maybe the coach has seen something in practices and in some game action. Good take by Burke. I'd like to see him go up to the rim all the way. He's got the size. He's our one tall guy, 6'6". Nice shot by Madigan. Nice board by Backenstead. Might be out blue. Good battle, good battle.
It was a good battle. For sure, Farmington had a nice box out there, but Eagan made a good play to actually get their hands on the ball. That was Backenstead, right?
You're correct. It was Owen Backenstead, senior, number 42. On the floor, Backenstead, Ford, Madigan, Burke, and Busley. Good drive by number 10. He is Jonah Ask. Wilczek going in. Nice little drive.
Great block.
Good block. Like Wilczek got blocked and look at the ref. Just running back and back on defense. Come on. Nice shot by Charlie Burke. Reset the offense. Yeah, Burke and Busley up on top. Ford on the wing. Madigan on the other wing, and Madigan at Backenstead at the high post. Backenstead get a little push in the back. Keeps his feet. Short. Farmington student sections here ready to erupt at some point. They're standing up. I think you can see it on camera on our lower right screen. Busley is on fire. 14-4, his second 3 of the game.
Wow, Eagan kept with it, playing off the floor. That was great. Great hustle.
Coach McKenzie, next up ball, is going to bring in number 24, Elijah Montour. Has been giving us some good minutes off the bench, and also Schupfer will be back in the game, number 25. Ford reads the backdoor cut. Get a hand up, Max. Nice shot by number 10, who I believe is Jonah Ask. 14-7.
That's a good shot. Good shot. You like to see, like you were saying, get a hand up on that defender. That's a pretty open look.
Bounce pass, a little too much distance. We got wholesale substitutions for Eagan. We've got Montour, Schupfer, and Searing coming in off the floor. Burke, Busley, and Madigan. Farmington comes in with number 4, and I didn't catch who else came in, maybe 21. Trying to see who's breathing heavy out there, who's not breathing heavy. Number 3, perhaps. 4 and 3 came in.
So that would be Ryan Beckwith and Marshall Gordon.
Schupfer with the ball atop the key. A little high pick and roll, perhaps. Trap at the top. Schupfer fights through it. Montour tries the side, nothing there. Quick swing all the way around. Schupfer dives. They have him again.
Got him again, yep.
Going to take the post. Schupfer fights, gets fouled on the shot. Farmington can't believe any foul call that's been called tonight. And fair enough. That's who they're rooting for. Schupfer's to go to the line for 2. Quick side note on Schupfer. For the season, free throw wise, is 23 of 28.
Yeah, 82% is incredible, right?
He's been doing well. Shot a couple technical free throws on Tuesday night with nobody in the lane, and some pressure spot made both.
It is.
Schupfer off to a quicker start than he has been in the last few games. Some communication. Looks like Montour wants to get a rebound. What do you think, Scott? 24 is going to the low block to get his offensive rebound. Yeah, Schupfer should
I think he's counting on him to put this in. That's what's going to happen, right? His money.
Next time for Montour to get that rebound.
You know, Eagan's been getting these cuts, though. They're getting to the basket. They're making good slashing. They're finding them.
A little bit surprising because Eagan kind of runs that play all the time. It's not hard to kind of scout. Schupfer tries to contest, turns serve, but that's not a matchup you want to see at this point. Schupfer's 6'4", but he's not going to contest number 11, 6'7"-ish Brandon Hernster.
Yeah, him on the left side there. It's an easy layup for him.
Schupfer takes his time to double team. There we go. Come on, Elijah. We'll go off to the right. Good board by number 11. Hernster cleans it up. He's going to push it. Finds a guy that wasn't there.
Well, just a little miscommunication. You try to push the tempo a little bit, and they're just not on the same page.
We go to Eagan reserve, jumping up and down. Excited about the turnover. Number 12, Nicholas Domeyer comes in. I believe is a junior. Kind of a lanky 12. We've seen him over the years in some summer games as well, Scott. Very athletic. Can get to the rim. Got some hops. Schupfer gets pushed to the ground.
They got down. Called number 4 for the foul. Marshall Gordon got the hands there.
Schupfer's taking the kind of the physical punishment up on top. Let's try and get, well, it's only the 13th foul for Farmington, so they've got a ways to go. But I think Eagan's going forward, kind of towards the hoop, not kind of getting caught with the double team at the half court line. Number 4, excuse me, was Marshall, who said his first name? On my way.
Yeah, Marshall Gordon, yep, okay. That's right.
And then up to the top. Elijah Montour dives, good swing. Searing, handoff to Schupfer. Might have had a lane there. Back and step posting out, making Hernster work a little bit on defense. Maybe try and get him a little tired legs there. Had the kind of the flash there, might have been. Schupfer in and out with 5 on the shot clock. Good looking shot, good patience by Eagan. Eagan hustles back on transition D. Ford, good defensive player. Hoff's not going to buy him. Hernster drops one over the top of Owen Bach instead. 16-12 with 9:50 to go in the first half.
It's a beautiful shot.
Good looking player. Eagan played him here last year and Eagan won. But Hernster didn't play in that game. Played him down at Farmington later in the season. Hernster played, I think Eagan lost by 8 or 10. Not that far out. We got a moving screen, I believe, on 42, Owen Bach instead.
That's what it looks like they called, yeah, I think so.
In for Owen is going to be sophomore number 50, Kevin Kemp. All 6'7" of him to try and just keep trading out some height. I don't think Hernster's come out of the game just yet. Am I wrong, Scott? He's been out there since the start.
I haven't seen him out, yeah, that's right.
I don't know if he's planning on coming out, but what I can tell. Looks like a little push off on the screen. In and out. Schupfer battles. Does he get it?
Oh, he's
on the ground, though.
It might have been on baseline, right?
Might have been his bottom on the baseline when he touched the ball, but good effort. See guys get on the ground. Farmington coach Theron Johnson's call. I thought he called a timeout, but he didn't. It's a signal for an inbounds play. Fast-moving game. No timeouts, not many fouls. Schupfer read that. Miscommunication.
Yeah, when you're wide open like that, that's a great shot.
It's hard to know if that was a just a miscommunication on the matchup, but the substitutions that came in, or they just had a good screen. Schupfer a little crossover. I'd like to see him go all the way to the rim on a couple of these. Just kind of get to the free throw lines. Other than Schupfer for the season, Eagan's not taking many free throws. Kind of a lot of side action.
Good double team up top.
This could be trouble.
And they're running. Nice run.
Good run out. McKenzie calls a timeout. Nice run by Farmington again. Like, you expect that from a good team. Them playing well. They kind of gathered themselves. If you had a moment in this timeout, what do you got for a sponsor or two?
Yeah, let's recognize Zerbal Orthodontics as being one of our bronze sponsors here. We'd like to recognize them. If you need any sort of care within your mouth or someone in your family, reach out to Zerbal Orthodontics. I'd also like to call Wildcats Bar and Grill. You know, who doesn't like to go out and get some wings or get some food, get a nice beverage, and enjoy a game or two, right, Scott? So next time you're out, check out Wildcats Bar and Grill.
Yeah, I'm not sure the timing of the hours, but I think Zerbal Orthodontics and Wildcats Bar and Grill are close to each other. So perhaps if your son or daughter's getting some major orthodontic care, you can swing over to get yourself some lunch.
That is convenient. I like that. That's a very convenient 2-for-1 stop, right?
All right, well, back to the game. What do you think Coach McKenzie is talking about on the Eagan huddle at this point?
You know, when you look at what's going on right now, Eagan is getting a little bit flustered. They've been patient, but they've had some turnovers now, and that transition game's hurting them. Right, as soon as they get in the turnovers, Farmington's running, and it's not one guy running; it's three guys running the court.
Correct. Well, basketball's a game of runs. Farmington answered Eagan's. Let's see what kind of adjustments we make, or if we're just going to gain some composure back. Starting five back on the floor for Eagan. Searing, Schupfer, Busley, Burke, Madigan. What's that?
Oh, he's after that.
Kind of a sideways pass again. Let's get those passes going forward. They're getting downhill a little bit.
Yeah, and you like to see when a guy misses the steal there that you go at the basket. You got that guy advantage,
Busley down low. Step back three. Oh, good hustle.
Wow,
Farmington just kind of stopped playing for a second. What doesn't cost him to get the offensive, but good hustle, I think, by Madigan to find Burke. Open three, just didn't drop. Wilsek, to Beckwith. Good take, good rebound. Bernster, you got to take advantage of these. Get it to him. Look up. We got Schupfer in the corner, Madigan in the other corner. A little bit over dribbling.
Turnovers can be costly.
Well, I think that ball to the middle of the floor and see where it goes.
It's
got to be a serious special.
Yep. You could see that coming a mile away, right? That's what he's good at.
Foul is going to be on number 3, Tyler Beckwith. His first personal.
Yeah, he's good at that. I mean, he was standing still. He didn't move. He didn't budge, and let the guy run right into him.
Looks like Hertzer's taken his first breather of the night. I doubt it'll be long, but hopefully we can take advantage while he is out. If McKenzie wants the guys to push or kind of just walk it out, a little bit of change of pace might be good. Schupfer on Dolmeyer. Farmington is a solid defensive team. Not many guys are getting by. We're even attempting to get by, to be honest, so I guess we'll see if they attempt it. Madigan got in a little bit earlier in the game, some mid-range jumpers. The pit for Farmington kicks off somebody's foot. Hopefully resets the clock. Shot clock goes down to 6. So go ahead, Scott.
So the thing is, you're right. It was a kick.
They don't reset the clock apparently.
No, it should go back to 20.
No, it's at 20.
So you shouldn't get a full reset on the clock here, though. It definitely looked like a kick ball. You don't get the full shot clock back in that case because it was underneath a certain amount of time, right? So they get back to 20. If there was a kick above 20 seconds, it would just be whatever was still on the shot clock.
Boy, it looks like Schupfer wants to go to the rim right now, but he's not hesitant to do it. So he gets run over by, he runs over Dolmeyer with foul below him. Actually, it is Nicholas Dolmeyer.
That's a good quick first move. Caused the reach and foul there.
Well, we're perched up here, Scott, on the Eagan TV booth on the Farmington side, kind of for fans. They're pretty quiet so far. Their student section's got a little bit of energy to them, but again, I think they're probably expecting a little bit more of a lead at this point. Eagan's hanging in there. Can you just kind of maintain it, keep your composure? Busley spot up three. Good looking shot. Busley, third three of the night. He's got 9 points. Leading scorer for Eagan. Schupfer has 6. Madigan has 4. Wilsack with a good drive. Looked like a lot of body on both sides. Searing's politely asking the ref what he didn't see. No response from the ref. 19-17 Wildcats. 6:41 to go in the first half. Again, Hernster on the bench. I think Farmington was up 17-16. He went on the bench. We'll kind of just monitor what kind of difference Eagan can make while he's getting a breather. Starting 5 for Eagan still on the floor. Trevor Searing with some help. Good help. Schupfer fights off the screen. Looks like Madigan showed, but then he kind of left on that baseline drive. Good bucket.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an easy shot. I mean, he got in there, a nice short jumper, but it's not easy on the baseline there.
Dolmeyer's giving Schupfer all he can handle on top. Schupfer's working his way through it, just staying composed, facing the hoop. And Madigan picks it up. Could be trouble. Good bounce pass. Another bounce pass. Searing rolls off the top. Let's not remember that shot. The 6-minute mark. Schupfer with the moving screen.
Yeah, it's going to be a moving screen.
Dolmeyer's pushing Schupfer all around town. Keeps his composure. That gives Farmington 5 team fouls.
Yeah, you could see that.
16 fouls.
I mean, it was almost like we were playing an NFL game. I mean, it's just running right down with them.
Wow, in fairness, I don't know if Schupfer can do anything about it. You know,
yeah.
He was caught up in the wash there, but it worked out for Eagan's favor.
Yep.
19 all, just under 6 minutes to go. Again, Farmington coming off a 40-point blowout win against Lakeville South, another kind of big school contender. So Eagan hanging in there. And Bussey wants to do a heat check.
Yeah, keep this ball moving. You don't want to be standing with it.
Got a couple of dribbles just in place. Want to swing it by or go towards the basket. Madigan wants to go deep. Kicks out to Schupfer. Nice drive steps going in. Gets his own board.
Good board. Back up.
Puts it back up. Schupfer having a good time in the lane tonight. He's got 8. Busley with 9. Madigan with 4.
It's a solid left hand there.
Going forward, took a check back into the game. Here's number 10, good kick out. Well, I just get a sense, don't you though, Scott, that Farmington's kind of they're playing hard, but just isn't clicking, and they ripped off about 8 in a row earlier. Just want to try and limit their runs and get a little bit of cushion built up. Hernster back in the game.
Exactly right, yeah.
Hernster has 9 points for Farmington. Well, they switch up the default. They bring Wilsack and put him on Schupfer, see if his length and size can kind of hamper him at the top of the key. Schupfer tried to come out the pick. Wilsack is on him. Wilsack's got a little fan group. People are charging him or chanting his name as he's out there.
Is that a pass, or did he mean that, or did that just get batted?
Well, it was a turnover that didn't happen. Let's put it that way. Busley with a nice hit. He's got 11. 23-19. Got a lucky bounce there in offense. He can keep an active hands. Number 4. Going to check back in the game for Farmington next to that ball. Again, Hernster's just tough to stop at the top. Might have been a good foul for Searing. It's 3 team fouls for Eagan. 23-19, 4:30 to go in the first half. Had a couple fouls to give. And Farmington has been taking a lot of drives towards the hoop. They've got a couple of threes, but they mainly been driving towards the hoop. Well, I think Hernster might have just 3 threes, is what he's got. Well, no, he's got 9 points. I'm trying to do the math on that. How he got the 9. Did he make a free throw?
He made 1 3, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
And the rest were...
Eagan's getting away with some pushes on Hernster to jump in, but they're kind of pushing him around, and eventually he's going to, within the rules, start doing the same, I would assume. Schupfer down low. They're going to take the post. A little spin. Up and under. Oh, he tries to get the foul. Good move, good patience. Just some big bodies down there. Wilsack in particular, good pass.
That's a great look. That is a great look.
Kind of a 4-point swing there. The easy basket Eagan missed, perhaps. Farmington comes out and scores an easy bucket of their own.
Yeah, Cole Wilsack with a great assist there.
Looks like Wilsack's putting a little forearm in the Schupfer, trying to get him off balance. Madigan going to clean off the backboard. Searing on the ground. We're going to call a quick timeout, a quick jump.
Assume we're going to have a jump ball down there, yeah.
Right, Eagan possession. Schupfer's gas. He's got to go to get a glass of water. Burke's going to come in. Schupfer playing well tonight. We got Burke, Ford, Searing, Busley, Madigan on the floor for Eagan. Burke got a little excited. He kind of ran right in. Had a checking at the table. And here we go. Madigan going to throw the ball underneath the hoop.
I think there's a big wet spot down there on the floor right now, Scott, from that last one.
Schupfer's from at the free throw line. Well, he goes right to it. Stays around it. Burke with a little three is short. Good looking shot. 3:30 to go. 2-point lead for Eagan. Turns there for three. Looks nice. A little bit long. Good board by Madigan.
Great board, yeah.
Come on. Busley going to push it. Kick out to Madigan. Looking for a shot. Keeps the shoulder square. Busley all alone. That's a good looking shot.
Short again.
Siri might have a little push in the back, but I didn't see it well enough to call it. I know.
Oh, wow.
Busley must be, other than the air ball, we can't not acknowledge that. Shooting well tonight.
Yeah, he's up to 14 points already.
Might have had him in the corner. Ford just didn't see him. Protect the ball. There's your heat check I was talking about.
Wow, he is on fire. That's
Coach Theron Johnson has to, I thought he was going to call a timeout, but he didn't. He was kind of gesturing a timeout. There it is.
There's your timeout. Yeah,
short timeout. We'll overanalyze this sequence of plays in a second after a quick sponsor alert.
Yeah, I'd like to recognize John Mulkern with Ballpark Realty. John is no stranger to Eagan boys basketball. His son Tanner is a 10th grader in the program. He's a longtime supporter of the Eagan High School boys basketball. Special thanks goes out to John. Please consider John Mulkern if you're buying or selling a home in the near future. Thanks, John.
Yeah, if you're an Eagan sporting event, you'll see Johnny Mulkern around. Football games, basketball games, volleyball games. Big supporter of Eagan sports. His son's been going through the youth programs here, going through high school now. Thank him for his support. All right, so what do you think Farmington's going to come up with here? I mean, it's hard to defend 25-foot three-pointers. We can try to get closer to a guy, but if he's going to make those, he's going to make them.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, if you can make them from anywhere, it's going to be tough to defend. But I'm sure they're going to make sure that they're talking about, changing, switching on those screens, making sure they're switching so they're not leaving anybody open. But yeah, he's hot. He's up to 17 points right now. Honestly,
Coach Johnson knows way more than me. They might want to just kind of body max up a little bit coming out those screens to kind of slow his release. Looks like a shot off to the right. Madigan's having a nice job with the boards today, offensively and defensively. I think he's averaging about 8 boards a game. Good kick. Oh, Busley has some steps. Gets away with it. Quick swing. One more swing.
I hesitated there. You had it right. I mean, just keep moving that ball around.
Oh, nice pass. Backenstad, good turn. Farmington fouls, they kind of look at the ref and disbelieve, but then they move on. They don't belabor it. They don't kind of look all around. They just eat it, take the foul, and go on to the next play. Backenstad to the line for two. Senior Owen Backenstad.
Yeah, it's basically a given. Anytime the ref's going to call a foul, the immediate reaction seems, I didn't do that.
What's more entertaining for us if the guy has some little gesturing going on? If Backenstad knocks down the first. So Backenstad on the board with his first point of the game puts Eagan up 30-21. 2:08 to go in the first half. Looks like so far Farmington's playing 8 guys. Eagan's going 9 deep. We'll see if that plays a factor in the second half.
Eagan's been consistently going 9 deep, right, Scott?
For the most part. On Tuesday night, he had down to 8, maybe even 7 guys. We kind of tightened it up a little bit, but I think with the size, you might need some more taller bodies. Hertzer kind of throws up a strong shot. Gets fouled on the way in.
He's an impressive player, though. You see when he gets the ball, he's going to the basket with authority. And when he's wide open out there, he's got a good-looking jumper, too.
Yeah, we're talking about Brandon Hertzer is going to the line, senior for Farmington. I think he committed a while back to the University of Sioux Falls to play basketball next fall. Made free throw gives him 10 points for the game. Leading scorer overall is Max Busley for Eagan with 17. Then you got Hernster with 10. I think Schupfer has 8. And everybody else is kind of just spreading them around a little bit. He knocks down both, gives him Farmington within 7, 30-23. Ford and Madigan in the backcourt. Short breather for Schupfer and Searing coming back in as well. Owen Ford's been playing well, giving him some minutes off the bench. There's the quick swing pass. I like to see that. Burke tries to set his feet. Beckwith right in his face. Madigan trying to drive. Dormeyer on him, kind of cuts off that lane. A lot of passes going backwards. I know I say it a bit, but good take by Charles Burke. Or we'll call him Charlie Burke with a layup. Nice strong move, 6'6" frame. Kind of extending, gets the bucket.
Yeah, you know, when you have a good defensive team, you just got to keep moving, right? I mean, make that defense work.
Burke to put it down. Let's see if Burke can finish.
Got numbers.
This is these nice. That's nice. So it's 4 points here, kind of easy layups.
Yeah, it looks like he tweaked his ankle a little bit, but he's back in there.
Well, sometimes scoring a basket sometimes heals that ankle pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Now, if he gets called for a foul, he might be limping around a little bit. But number 10, to spot up 3. That is Jonah Ask, a junior for Farmington. That's his second 3 of the game. He's got 6 points total. Ford locks it up. Not sure if Schupfer and Searing will get back in the game at this point. Ooh. Official decision, 2-point basket, not 3. Oh, they had Busley there. See if Burke's feeling with the tweaked ankle, you say.
Yeah, like you said, hey, feeling good.
Nice job by Charlie Burke. Sometimes they fall, sometimes they don't, but at least tonight, Busley and Burke are getting their feet set. Ooh, nice shots. Good deep closeout by Owen Backenstead. Wasn't a traveler at 21. He gathered himself. Hernster can't believe what's going on here. He got pulled on the arm, but Ford pushed the ball out of bounds. Ford breathing heavy, doing a nice job. Same with Owen Backenstead tonight and some substitution minutes. We got a short timeout. Farmington calls a timeout with 8 seconds left. Kind of curious about that call. What do you think, Scott, calling a timeout?
You know, I guess they're gonna. I believe that they're gonna give this ball to Farmington, and so I think they're gonna set up a play to try to get a nice-looking jumper here before the end of the half. I mean, they're down points, so you know, you think maybe you want to keep his timeouts, but you know, there's an opportunity to set up a nice play, get an easy look, try to cut this game down under 10 points before the half.
Well, Eagan's got 14 fouls, so they've got some to give. I'm not sure if they're going to use any of them here in this final 8 seconds, or they're just going to try to play it out and then get to half and kind of pat themselves on the back for a minute or 2, and then figure out how they're going to keep up this kind of consistency and composure for the second half.
Yeah, they've been playing well. You know, I'd like to call out the Urgency Room. Thanks to the Urgency Room for your platinum sponsorship. They're located over on Lone Oak in Lexington. They'll help you get the care you need now without the wait. You know, I've been there before with our kids. I don't know if you've ever been there, Scott.
I've been in the parking lot and parked there a few times and waited our turn.
Yeah. It's you know, you never want to be in this situation where you have to go to care, but Urgency Room is a good local place to go to get care when you need it.
Yeah, they've been a sponsor for a number of sports. I mean, they put their names on T-shirts, shooting shirts for Eagan Youth Basketball. They've been a nice sponsor for Eagan over the years and helping us feel better. All right, we got Searing, Burke, Madigan, Schupfer, and Busley on the floor. Your original starting 5. 8.1 on the clock. Beckwith to throw it in. Hinter top the key. See that coming. Ooh, I'm surprised he passed it off. Money shot. Give credit where credit is due. Schupfer panics and throws one out.
That was close. That was close.
He did hit one a couple Saturday nights ago. They may have seen it on video from Heck with the tie game. That one's short, so 10-minute break. Maybe get one more sponsor or 2 before we get shown the door for halftime.
Yeah, let's call out Chick-fil-A. Thanks to our local league on Chick-fil-A and Yankee Doodle for sponsoring the boys again. Chick-fil-A has been great to work with. Their concession has been a highlight. You know, they're serving Chick-fil-A here at home games. People love them. It's a huge step up from those hot dogs.
All right, it might be close to sold out. Well, we'll take a 10-minute break, and we'll see you at the start of the second half.
And now during halftime, we're going to break to the floor our Eagan Traveling Basketball Youth Team of the night, which is the Grade 3 boys team. They're coached by
Do you know about Positively Eagan? It's a video series by ETV that highlights the good happening in our Eagan community. Stories of people reaching out, giving back, or shining a light on the people who make Eagan great. If you or someone you know has a story to share, we want to hear about it and feature it in Positively Eagan. Visit cityofeagan.com/positively-eagan to submit your story and watch previous episodes.
The Eagan Art House, facility that really for many years has been operated out of a 1,200 square foot house. The growth of our art programs and artists across the city and region has really created a demand for so much more. And while we've tried to use some of our other satellite facilities to help meet that demand, really the time is now to create a specialized art facility that will help meet that demand.
We've been here for over 25 years, operating as a center for art education. We see thousands of people every single year, all ages, taking classes, learning new things, making new friends, finding their creative voice, gaining confidence. So it's a really important part of our community. We merged with the city Park and Recreation Department. Before that time, the Eagan Art House was a nonprofit organization.
I started about 20 years ago. In those days, it was the Dakota Center for the Arts. It was a nonprofit organization that rented the art house from the city for $1 a year.
In the main house where it used to be living room, bedrooms, originally it was all kinds of classes, painting classes, kids camps, different media. And then the garage where we're sitting, the garage has been the pottery studio. Since that time, we started off with 4 wheels. Now we have 8+ wheels, which is how much we can fit in the space. It is a rambler house. There's only so much room in this space. We use every square inch in this building, behind the doors, above the cabinets, on the floor, underneath tables. We use every square inch we have. Accessibility is also a huge challenge here. There is really not a great way for people with mobility challenges to easily get into the pottery studio space. That is a pretty serious consideration too as we go into this new building, is to making sure that we are accessible, physically accessible for everyone too.
The art house, even though it's a specialized kind of facility, there's still something creative that can touch just about everybody. We just aren't meeting the demand that's out there right now. There's not a lot of those facilities out there to provide these programs. And so we have waiting lists for just about every opportunity that is provided in the art house. It all comes down to the community, right? And people meeting up with friends and doing things that keeps them active and thriving.
We've come a long way since 1963. In 1963, the Eagan Fire Department was born, with just 41 brave souls and a dream. They started with little more than determination and a 1942 military surplus fire engine named Jenny.
We've grown from a small volunteer department to a part-time paid department, one of the biggest in the state, to a combination department of full-time and part-time. And now we're all career, all full-time, here to respond from the stations 24 hours a day, every day of the year.
Eagan's firefighters actively engage with the community at events like National Night Out, the Food Truck Festival, and our biggest event of the year, our Fire Prevention Week open house. Our open house is still our biggest event as far as welcoming people into our station, talking about safety, kids having fun, and learning safety at the same time, getting their fire hats. We visit every school in Eagan. We're everywhere throughout the city. On weeknights, we're working with Girl Scout and Brownie and Cub Scout groups that'll either come to our station or we'll stop at their school. We back some military fun runs where we'll hang a flag off our ladder and support that. There's so many different events that we do in the city, and we work hand in hand a lot with our Parks Department at a lot of their events. So there's a great partnership in the city with public safety and other departments, and we're all Team Eagan. Our success is a result of the strong bonds we've built with our community. We're here when you need us the most.
It doesn't matter where we go, if it's a school, if it's a community center event, the community always make us feel like we're supported.
Thank you, Eagan firefighters!
We've had some of the best firefighters in the state of Minnesota go through these doors and serve the residents and visitors to Eagan, and we're very proud of them and what they've achieved.
Do you know about Positively Eagan? It's a video series by ETV that highlights the good happening in our Eagan community. Stories of people reaching out, giving back, or shining a light on the people who make Eagan great. If you or someone you know has a story to share, we want to hear about it and feature it in Positively Eagan. Visit cityofeagan.com/positively-eagan to submit your story and watch previous episodes.
All right, welcome back. 30 seconds left to go before halftime ends. We got the same starting five for Eagan: Schroepfer, Busley, Burke, Madigan, Searing on the floor. Busley, your game-leading scorer, at 17. Schroepfer has 8. Burke with a nice 7-point spurt there for halftime at 7. Madigan has 4. Searing's got the charge and getting on the floor the hustle points. Same starting five for Farmington. They're going to start with the ball. Hernser, leading scorer, with 11. 37-29, Eagan.
You know, for those that didn't get to see halftime entertainment, it was really fun. We had kids shooting lightning, little kids out there. There was one guy with a Santa Claus hat on. He was my favorite.
Well, it's still on. They said you buy it, you got to wear it.
That's right.
Top the key. Good close up by Madigan.
Ooh, backdoor.
Lost Goldmeyer underneath the hoop. Good backdoor cut. Good find. I have a hunch Farmington's going to have a little bit of a push here to start the half to get back in the game more so and see if Eagan can withstand it. We got Wilczek now on Schroepfer. Earlier it was Goldmeyer.
It's playing a little tighter now.
So Schroepfer and Wilczek combo with the matching hairstyles. We'll see which one goes. Schroepfer in the corner, back to Busley. I'm guessing they'll be a little bit tighter on Busley as well this half. Shut the lights out in the first half. Madigan with the long distance three, probably not the best. Schupfer hesitant. Brings it back out, resets. Coach McKenzie says we want to make 2 points. Schupfer blocked out of bounds. Wilczek athletic enough to cover it. McKenzie's going to give Schupfer a little bit of an ear and say, hey, you're 6 feet from the hoop, take it. Or you might be telling Madigan, did you know where you were when you shot that 3? Eagan ball under the hoop. 1 minute gone.
He tried.
Out.
He's got
bodies everywhere. They're going to call it Eagan, correct? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Madigan or Burke. I couldn't tell which one got the push in the back.
I think he called Sears.
Well, and my eyes are bad. Syrian with the foul. Second foul for Trevor Syrian. You get 5 in a game, no worries. 37-31. Again, it was 37-29 at half.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think anybody's in foul trouble on either team right now, Scott. So I think everyone's doing well.
Beckwith top the key. Boy, Farmington's having a hard time with kind of the cuts. They're just missing guys by a step. The guys kind of come and gone, and the pass is coming about a step too late, and they're just throwing it out of bounds. That may be the 3rd or 4th time we've seen that tonight.
Hey, this is what I was talking to you about at halftime, saying is Farmington going to put a little more pressure on in the full court. You see they're doing a little bit. They're picking up right here at half now. They're playing them a little bit tighter. We'll see if they start pressing some more.
This might be where Schupfer can get to the hoop if he chooses. Wilczek's going to be a tough guy to get by, no doubt. Keeps his balance, got some flashy shoes. They got him under the hoop. Schupfer misses it. Puts it back up and finishes it.
Stuck with it. I mean, missed the bunny. I mean, that was a great cut. He had the
nice find. It was a good pass as well. Good credit to the pass, but I don't know who passed it. Wilczek again.
It's a steal.
Schupfer reads a Dolmeyer backdoor cut this time. That would have worked again. Sorry, Scott. I think McKenzie might have had a heart attack at that play 2 times in a row in a minute.
Yeah.
Busley kind of forces it up.
That's a tough shot. His runner off the backboard.
This is going to be tough.
That's good D. He
It looked like Hernster was trying to avoid the charge. He would have been better off just climbing over that guy and let the ref make the call. But he escapes a 2-point basket by Farmington. 39-31, 15 and a half to go. Schupfer's been doing that dive cut. He's got the guy he wants on him. Good kick out to Madigan. Wide open 3, a little short. Good looks, good looks.
Yeah, it's a shot you want to take. I mean, you've got him wide open, moving the ball around, inside out.
Schupfer help on the baseline. Cuts off the drive. Some wild hands. Busley with the steal. He might try to push, or he might have had Madigan and Hernster there with the reach. Good thing that's to settle it down.
He's getting a lot of steals here. Start the second half.
They're going to feed Schupfer down low again. He gets out of there quick with Wilczek's forearm in his lower back. Oh, Schupfer.
He was there. That pass was way too slow.
I hate to say it. I think Searing almost baited him to making that pass. He kind of put his hands up like he was open.
Yeah.
It really wasn't open as much as he thought. Another turnover. This is kind of trying to slop. Madigan to try and take on. Little volleyball. Kick it out. Kick it out. Burke wants to feel it.
Nope.
Schupfer with the board. Kick out to Busley. Hand out to Schupfer. He's getting the fever.
There it is.
Schupfer hits him from downtown. Nice confident shot. Good trust in his teammates. Farmington, I don't think is happy, Scott. Darren Jackson called time. He's got 4 guys ready to come in. I'm going to guess number 11 is going to stay in the game.
I would expect that, yeah. Yeah, wow. There's that 3 again. I mean, no one was hitting, and then Schupfer puts it away. I'd like to call out one of our sponsors, Escape With Us Vacation. Thanks to Maria and the Escape artists at Escape With Us Vacations. They've been advising the Eagan and broader Twin Cities community on their travel plans for years. Reach out to Maria to plan your 2024 spring break travel. It's right around the corner. Might not feel like it's winter. I mean, it's Christmas. We have no snow. We got rain. But you might be thinking about a break in the spring. Just get away anyhow. So reach out to Maria. Well, what do you think, Scott? This has been a fun game thus far. There's a lot of turnovers, though, here to start the second half.
Yeah, Farmington came out quite a few turnovers. Eagan's credit for getting their hands in passing lanes. Eagan's turned the ball over a couple times, too. It's just the few times Eagan's maintained possession that they've made the basket on their possession, where Farmington has not. So 8-point lead stretched to 11 points, 42-31. And I thought maybe Farmington might try to dive into it real quick after halftime, make this a game in the first 5 minutes. Still can happen. Full timeout done, 14-23. It's about 4 minutes gone in the second half. Schupfer gets a breather after hitting the 3. Ford comes in, number 23, senior Owen Ford. Good defensive player. Egan's going to try to see if they can match up. And once again, I was wrong. Hintzer, is off the floor. I thought maybe he would stay with the 4 guys. But it might be a whole new 5 guys. Goldmeyer's still out there. He started the second half of Farmington. That's a frustrating one. That's a guy at 34 that good work on his part. He might not score much, to be honest with you, but gets the bucket here, and that's going to keep Farmington hanging around. 42-33, 14 minutes to go. Let's see how long Schupfer stays on the bench. And Syrian's off as well, excuse me. So we've got Backenstead. Had to pick and roll. Backenstead was there, off Madigan's kneecap.
Well, it's too bad. He had that board, just lost control of it.
It's hard to judge the 3 by Busley. He's hit a number of them, but he had Backenstead there maybe for a layup had he been able to complete the pass.
I think Farmington probably made that switch, all those guys, just due to the turnovers, right? Just trying to switch it up a little bit.
Drive by number 3, Ryan Beckwith, the junior, the younger Beckwith of the 2. He's going to shoot 2. Fouls on number 30, Charlie Burke, his first. Second team foul for Eagan. Syrian back in the game quickly.
I've been at these games here tonight, Scott. I'll tell you, as you said, we're waiting. You think Farmington's ready to make a lot of noise. Their fans have been great tonight. All the games they've been at, they've been loud. they've been well represented and cheering on their team. So great job for them.
Beckwith makes both of them from the line. He's got, if I can shoot the board right, 5 points tonight. Eagan up 42-35, so 11 points, quickly down to 7 points in the last 2 possessions. Good swings. Both are trying to fight through the muscle inside. Backenstead, long 3. Good look. Beckwith trying to take over, jump stop in the lane. The 34 has got the bucket earlier, barrels in. Might have been a charge, or they're going to get the...
I think they called a blocking foul because he's in the circle.
Yeah. 34, let's give him some props. Justin Stoneberg, a junior.
A good hard take, it probably would have been a charge, but Eagan was a little too far down. They were down in the restraining circle, so they called the blocking foul due to the proximity to the hoop.
Free throws a factor right now. Farmington 3 of their last 3, cutting the lead down to 42-36. It was an 8-point lead at halftime. Eagan got it out to 11. And now Farmington's brought it back down to 6, possibly 5. We got guys stepping in the lane. Won't matter, made the free throw. We'll see how long Schupfer stays on the bench, and Burke. Just as I speak, Schupfer's coming back up.
Yeah, Farmington's really brought some energy with these guys coming in.
Yeah, these reserves that kind of sent a message to the starters, perhaps, what Coach Theron Johnson wanted. I was hoping we're not going to start settling for 3s at this point. Good cut.
Keep the ball moving. Keep it moving. This is good
downhill. Get downhill.
This is good deep.
Ford. Nothing. Gets the backboard. Good drive.
That was really good defense by Farmington. They did a nice job keeping them outside.
Might be time for a timeout for Coach McKenzie. He's going to call it 42-40. The Farmington pit getting energized in our bottom right corner of the screen. A couple parents standing up now. We got ourselves a ball game here, Scott, which probably is to be expected with the number 6 team in the state, Farmington Tigers.
Yeah, we knew they'd bring the energy. They're just trying to find the right dynamic. Those subs coming in have really brought a lot of lift for Farmington. I'd like to call out another one of our sponsors, Twin Cities Orthopedics. TCO is trusted by some of the biggest names in sports. They bring that same level of care to athletes of all ages in our community, too. Training House, powered by TCO, is a sports performance and recovery facility. Athletes at every level work with Training House experts to elevate their game. Good to know that there's an orthopedic urgent care right here at Viking Lakes in Eagan. They've been a sponsor of Eagan Sports for a number of years now. We thank you, Twin Cities Orthopedics.
All right, 12:32 to go in the second half, 42-40 Eagan. A game reset. Eagan with 3 team fouls, 3 timeouts left. Farmington's got 2 timeouts left. Eagan's got, there's 3 starters, Schupfer, Searing, Busley, and then Bockenstead and Ford off the bench. Passing to Schupfer, see if he just walks it up. Coach Johnson for Farmington is keeping his reserves, and they played well. They brought Farmington back into the game. Let's see if some of the starters can make a difference on the Eagan side of things.
They're doing great. I mean, they've been doing well on the offensive side, but their defense has been great. I mean, look at this. Everything is outside right now for Eagan. They are not getting these cuts to the basket, getting inside, right?
Well, I'd like to see a little more spacing from Eagan. Maybe a kick out, kind of a fall away jumper. Probably not the shot you want there. Maybe Tusty's kind of, well, I guess Dormeyer 12 is a starter. He was out there, but let's see if we can get some downhill action from the Eagan offense all the way to the rack. Searing nice help line in the baseline. They pass the forward, little step back floater, in and out.
Same.
Searing and Boxer fight for it. Schupfer's got to see if he pushes. He's got Ford in the corner. And he takes his time back to Schupfer on top. He's going to take 34. Good drive. Good kick out to Searing for his first 3 of the year. A little bit long. Good battle. Good battle. Farmington gets it. 42-40. 11:30 to go. No signs of Farmington starters coming back in the game. A little clutch shot there, a little hitch. See if Schupfer pushes it. He's got perhaps numbers, walks it up. Forward to the corner, Searing the other corner, Bockenstead at the free throw line. Schupfer should take that, but he's got the height advantage on the Beckwith boys. Let's see if he gets a little more aggressive here in the second half. That's kind of been his half, Schupfer, this year. Getting downhill more. Searing at the top of the key. There's plenty of time. Schupfer with a
nice mid-range
shot you wouldn't talk about taking, but he made it, so it's all good. Correct. Schupfer with 15. Here comes, well, it might be the Cinderella story of the reserves for Farmington. Gave him a great push for about 5 minutes of game time, brought him back in the game. They turn it back over to their starters. Busley and Bockenstead come out for Eagan. Burke and Elijah Montour are in.
Yeah, they did a great job. Like I said, I mean, they were great on the defensive side. I mean, it was very apparent that Eagan was not getting any of those cuts inside, getting the ball in the middle on offense.
Now the Farmington's put number 11, Hernser, on Schupfer. Had the backdoor cut. Good dive defense by number 2, Beckwith. Coach Johnson finally puts number 11, the 6'7" kid on 6'4" Schupfer at the top of the key. And that's where it's going to stay. They're not switching off him. They're going to keep him on, kind of lock him down, perhaps. Sorry about the goal in there. I thought it was just a wild pass, but it was deflected.
Yeah, like all the offense is about 3 to 6 feet minimum behind the three-point line right now. They're just not getting it worked inside anymore like they did earlier in the game. Tough shot.
Schupfer banks in.
And the bank is open today, Scott.
2-pointer though. Stepped on the line. A poor shot, Scott. Foot was on the line. Got to do better than that, right? Even though
jeez. Yeah, his foot was on the line. Wow.
Well, we'll take it. 46-40. Shade over 10 minutes. Schupfer called for the foul there. I guess his first of the game.
Banks open Friday night, that's for sure.
So we got Schupfer and Busley with Eagan, both with 17. Burke with 7.
That's pretty.
Hernser just abuses the Eagan defense there with the little throw over the top putback. This is, it's an intriguing matchup. You got Hernser with his size guarding the 1 for Eagan. They're going to try to dive, a little push.
And they called him for it. They got him on it. Yeah, it is an interesting matchup, right? Yeah.
I don't know if that's respect or disrespect in terms of, for 25, the sophomore, having to deal with Hernser. But you're bringing them outside versus under the hoop. It gives a little quickness advantage, perhaps. But Hernser's been playing a while. Good athlete. Again, he's off to the University of Sioux Falls next season. Nice close out by Hernser.
Get it to the safety valve. This is a big safety. Wow.
Pushing the back.
Yep.
Well, Montour kind of sold that, to be honest with you, but no replay here to my knowledge. No monitor on the scores table.
Yeah,
we don't have one up here, so I can't tell you what I saw. But
that's right.
I didn't see that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely some contact, but he's been watching the pros a lot. He really put some acting into that play.
46-42 Eagan, 9:55 to go in the second half. Smart play by Montour. And get it to Ford. Again, we still got Beckwith on Burke. We got Hernser on Schupfer atop the key. Burke thought maybe had kind of a dive there. See if Schuffer's got some confidence. Schuffer gets hip checked by number 3. Coach Johnson can't believe it.
Well, now we're getting some fouls here being called here in the second half.
This is the physicality I thought we might see from Farmington. Again, nothing cheap, nothing dirty. They just play aggressive. You get fouls. I mean, you get fouls, right? You can use them. Wears on the body, maybe wears on the psyche a little bit for Eagan's offense, but here we go. Hernser on Schupfer, top the key. Syrian top at the high post. Montour, good swing. Now they had Schupfer down low. They're going to try to post him up.
Let's see.
Oh, going to kick it out. Thinking about it too much, and maybe the right call with the size difference.
We're down to 5 on the shot clock. It's going to be a tough shot here. Good D again by Farmington.
Montour air ball.
Hey, that's the first one I've seen this season. Shot clock violation. That was good D again, Farmington.
Coach McKenzie not happy, but can't be that displeased either. It's solid defense by Farmington. 46-42, a little over 9 to go. Beckwith picks up the pace. Looks like a little running start. Hernser wants to hit that 3.
There he is.
And next time.
Well, air ball for air ball, right? I mean, they're just tossing him around out here.
We got the Youth Lightning team from halftime jumping up and down. Santa hat still on. Here we go. Just 34 is back in the game. I'll mention him, Justin Stoneberg. I thought he came in the rotation before this half and gave Farmington some good minutes. He's back into the game. I don't know if Coach Johnson's liking what he's seeing. He's taking Hernser out for the second time this half. Ford, good hustle.
Ford, but
don't panic. Well, not really panic. Just you got time. Domar's tough to stop.
Yeah, you saw Montour get back, and he was trying to decide he's going to take a charge, not try. And he kept backing up, If he would have stayed put earlier, he could have got a charge out of that. But the ref made the right call on that.
Nice move by Nicholas Domeyer. Athletic move. Got some hops to him. Not much you're going to do in terms of up high. Just trying to get him down low, and the ref didn't see it. Gets Montour for his first foul of the game, blocking foul. I don't know if Farmington's missed a free throw in the second half. I think they're 5 for 5. And we got Domeyer back on Schupfer, the matchup from the first half. Schupfer kind of goes by him, double team, finds him wide open for Berg.
Great look.
Excellent shot. Sorry about my raised voice. Schupfer with the good vision just finds Berg sitting there all by himself.
Wow,
that's a huge basket. Schupfer closes the baseline. Up to Marshall Ford, you say? Good battle.
Yeah, Schupfer with a great pass. I mean, he was double teamed. It looked like it was going to be a nice trap. He elevated and got a heck of a skip pass across the court.
Credit to Charlie Bird for lining that one up, too. Had a guy kind of jumping in his face. Well, didn't hesitate.
Yeah, what you say is what he's as cool as the other side of the pillow, right, Scott?
I didn't say that. You can say that. I don't know Charlie very well. Maybe he was cool. His friend to tell you. Burke in the corner on a Beckwith brother. He hip checks. You got to call it. They called it the other way inside. They'll call it here.
Yep.
5 team fouls now for Eagan. So getting kind of close. Get kind of close to the bonus. 6. Overtime. One foul away from the bonus, and Farmington's been 5 of 5 this half, I believe. So kept them in the game, 49-45.
Yeah, free throws could become a big deal in this game. I mean, they've been hitting them, so getting into the bonus would be a huge advantage for Farmington.
Madigan on 34, Justin Stoneberg. Good closeout. Run out, Schupfer. See him, Charlie. See him, Charlie.
This is, look what I found.
Oh, Schupfer bounces it off the front of the rim, off the side. Refs don't know what's going on. Looks at the ref. Good looking shot.
Really good look, yeah, for sure. In and out, in and out.
8:02 up there, short talk by Coach Johnson. Some of the starters come back in, specifically Cole Wilczek and also Brandon Hernser. 49-45, 8:02 to go in the second half. Eagan's got their original starting 5 on the floor. Maybe a little water spilled at the cooler in the back left corner of the Eagan bench.
That'd be the hydration station, right?
Well, McKenzie wants to get a taste of what's leaking on the floor.
Right. He's thirsty.
Schupfer, good communication, wide open 3 before. He's had that shot a few times tonight. Schupfer battling.
It's a good battle.
That's some good height in there Farmington has. They're active jumpers, keep their hands high. It's hard to get boards underneath.
They go with their full court. You know, the thing is, they're not necessarily trying to trap them on these. They're just putting some pressure on him. But when you put this pressure on, it takes, you know, you're taking 8 seconds off the clock, off the shot clock, and then it's tough setting up the offense.
Schupfer was dying to go to the rim. Burke does it, gets pushed
again.
I want to go back to it, but that three that Schupfer missed earlier in the corner, that would have been huge about a minute ago. 49-45. Eagan maintains possession. Foul on Farmington, number 30. His second foul. I don't see a 30 on the
It was number 3, Ryan Beckman.
Oh, number 3, excuse me. Oh, I was thinking of the foul on Charlie Berkeley earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 4 on Marshall Gordon, number 3. Colwell second on Schupfer, Busley in the corner. Cut off. Eagan's going to reset, top the key. 13 to go on the shot clock. Burke might have got hit on the wrist as he shot it. Good
Nice
board by
board.
Searing. Take your time, just reset it. Just reset it.
Yep.
No rush. Or shoot again. Good board by Searing.
That's 2 in a row for him, right? He's active.
What are we doing here? Is take our time. Take our time. 7 minutes to go. 4-point lead, Eagan. Schupfer top the key, swings it to Madigan. Eagan trying to dive in a tough follow-away shot.
That's a hard shot.
Boy, after all that. That's his shot, but difficult. This backdoor cut off by Charlie Burke. Schupfer on the baseline. He's got to hit one at some point, no? Good board by Hernser. I'm surprised he gave it up. Traveled.
He did have some steps, little baby steps in there.
I haven't watched much of Brandon Hernser live, but it looks like he's just a touch out of sync right now. Not sure kind of what to do. Schupfer goes out for a breather. 6:35, Owen Ford back in the game. Hernser takes a breather as well. I want to try and get a couple more team fouls on Farmington if you can, to get yourself from the bonus as well. They kind of knock down some free throws, get some easy points. As this game's going to probably tighten up a few more times, if not it hasn't already. It's just hard to rely on 3-pointers to keep you in the game. Searing with kind of a post, not looking to get it to him. Burke gave up a dribble, might have had a right.
Ooh, that's a long shot.
I don't know. Some of these. Oh.
Wow.
I think Eagan might have got bailed out there.
You know, we're watching the game, and the whole gym here just kind of stopped to see who's he going to call, right? And no one had any idea who was going to call.
That's a foul we should remember. Not that we will, but that gives him 5 team fouls. Closer to the bonus. 6 minutes to go. Eagan clinging to a 49-45 lead. They had an 8-point lead at halftime. Got it to 11. And this is the closest that Farmington's been since that point. Kind of a tough pass. Just kind of threw it right to number 10.
Feels.
Got a technical timeout on Coach Johnson.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's a tough inbounds play. You know, not a good pass there, unfortunately.
Just real quick, I haven't seen much of the passes like guys coming to the hoop on these inbounds plays. They've all been going kind of over the top or backwards.
That's right. Yep. Well, let's recognize Eagan Traveling Basketball. They're another one of our sponsors. They're also known as EAA. Thanks to our EAA Youth Travel Basketball program for sponsoring the boys. Many of our boys have grown up in the program and benefited from the experience. These boys are the future of Wildcat basketball. I know, Scott, our sons, you're coaching in Eagan Traveling Basketball. I did some coaching in Eagan Traveling Basketball. It's a great program.
Yeah, solid program. It gives you plenty of opportunities. They got pretty much a team for everybody. Any level, any age. So if you want to get your kid involved, if he wants to get involved and just wants to play basketball, they've got travel basketball, they've got in-house basketball, kind of a combo in-house/travel basketball program for certain ages. So there's plenty of opportunities there. They've been a good sponsor for Eagan. Obviously, they kind of provide the pipeline for the Eagan High School program, so kudos to them. All right, 5:58 to go, second half, 49-45 Eagan. Farmington Tigers ball. Farmington, though, let's make note, they're down to 1 timeout. You know, they called the one in the first half with 8 seconds left. They got the 3 out of it, but they burned the timeout there. Now they're down to 1 with 6 minutes to go in the game. See if that comes back to play a role. Number 4, just a matter of time. I think he's probably 1 for 7 now, or 2 for 7. He's been getting good looks. He's not shy. So Marshall Ford, nice shot for number 4. Makes it a 1-point game.
It's starting to get a lot louder in here.
Oh, tough pass. It looked like Burke was there right in the corner, just sitting there waiting there for a kind of a set, feet planted, wide open 3. Looks like Shrupford's getting some talk. He might be coming in shortly. We've got Ford guarding number 12. Does a switch. Good turn. Farmington takes the lead. Let's see how Eagan responds. Plenty of time left. Shoot over 5 minutes.
Eagan's going to have to step up their defense a bit. That was a pretty easy layup.
Plus the eyes went up. Been pretty quiet this half. So again, pressure a little bit atop the key. Just going to take a deep breath. There's plenty of time. 18 on the shot clock. The Pitt's trying to get the kids excited on the Farmington side here. Counting down the clock before it even gets down. Madigan, a short jumper. The shot that was falling earlier is not falling now. Get on the ground. Nice. Reset.
It's a great look, though. I mean, that's a good shot. You want to get that shot. It's getting inside.
Oh, yikes. You want to catch the ball with 2 hands. So they're trying just to grab it with 1, slap it.
So last 2 possessions for Eagan have resulted in 2 turnovers, right? And
correct.
This is an inopportune time to be getting these turnovers. Tight game. Farmington's capitalizing on them.
Timeout called by Coach McKenzie. Looks like be a full timeout.
We'd like to call out Old Hills Insurance Agency. Rhonda and Dean Olhughes are no strangers to Eagan High School basketball. Their son Kurt graduated in 2020 and was one of the team captains that year. Rhonda was also the president of the Booster Club back then. Thanks to the Olhughes Insurance Agency for their ongoing support of the program. Contact Rhonda and Dean for your life, home, care, and business insurance needs. Well, Scott, this has been, this is what we're expecting the second half. We're expecting Farmington to bring up the intensity. We didn't expect it was going to be coming from, a bunch of their the bench players. The bench players came in and made a run. Got a lot of energy. They were scoring offensively. They were playing good defense, and now Farmington has just been putting the clamps on. Eagan has not had any easy, good looks in a while, right?
Right. It looks like Coach Johnson, Farmington now is kind of sprinkling in a mix of some reserves and some starters as it goes to the game. But one thing to note, just looking at the scoreboard, I mentioned Farmington has 1 timeout remaining. Eagan now only has 2 timeouts remaining. Eagan 16 fouls, Farmington 5. So we're probably looking at free throws down the stretch. And again, Farmington coming out with a 40-point blowout win against Lakeville South a couple nights ago. So I don't think they were expecting to be in this type of grinder. So see how Eagan responds and also how Farmington can respond. Nice closeout by Leah Madigan at the top of the key. Again, we got Hernster on the bench again. I think Johnson's liking what he sees. We're having a hard time. Not sure why we're leaving number 4 at this point. He's missed a few shots, Scott, but they've been wide open threes. I'm not sure what's happening here.
He's getting wide open looks, and he's getting hot now. He's hit the last 2. It's Marshall Gordon for Farmington.
We got Shrupfer down low. Nice entry pass. Good backdoor cut for Ford. Not there. Shrupfer knocked on the ground. This is a guy you want to get to the line.
Yeah, we said 80+% free throw shooter on the season. You like to get some free points at the paint.
And again, inches them closer to the bonus as well.
That's right, yeah, both teams are at 16 fouls right now.
Shrupfer's going to shoot 2 in the active shooting. He's made some big shots this season. Let's see if he can keep it up from the line.
But he's averaging just over 14 a game, right?
Yeah, I think 14.2, give or take. They've got Busley, Burke, Shrupfer all 15, 14, 14, and Madigan at 10. Kind of 4 guys in double figures for the season. So a good balance. Shrupfer knocks down both. He's got a game high, I think, 19. Busley still with 17. I don't think Busley's gotten a shot off of late.
Gee, he hasn't scored since early.
Oh, good post entry. I think Farmington's made some adjustments on Max. So he hasn't been able to get that open look. To his credit, he's not forced it either. 53-51, third foul on Charlie Burke. Nick Goldmeyer to line. I think Nick made 2 free throws earlier this half. That's going to put Farmington in the bonus going forward.
Yeah, both teams are in the bonus now going forward, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and that was a good look. I mean, if you can get the ball right down there, a couple feet from the basket.
He kept the ball up high, just turned it, flicked it up, got the foul. Nice board by Wilsack, 35 for Farmington, and here we go. Schupper cleans it up. Let's see if Schupper pushes it. He's got Burke hiding in the corner.
It's a slippery ball.
Marshall Ford's all over this one this time. Saw Burke. He's not going to leave him alone. Just basically kind of shadow guarding him at the top. Trying to find Busley, Syrian up top, no pick and roll, Schupper in the corner. Nice to see Syrian clear out of there and give Schupper a chance to get to the lane. Giving it back to Schupper, he's just going to perhaps step in, finds Madigan in the corner. Rolls off. Tough shot. I guess tough result. Good looking shot, just a little bit short. Wilsack with a nice spot up. Let's see if Farmington holds it or if they're going to try to. They might hold it a little bit.
Yeah, take it out and set it.
Number 4 is just still kind of Marshall Ford, just kind of still running a little bit looser to my liking. I know Burke's on him, but be a little bit closer to him, Charlie. See if Max is in below. Marshall falls down, helps us out for a second.
Is a steal?
Schupper going to push. Finds Burke. Go to the rim. Nope, not there. Schupper top the key. 51-54, Farmington ahead, 2.5 to go. Schupper down low. Oh, jump ball
on that.
Good attack. Keep attacking the rim.
Yeah, like we said, I mean, both teams are in the bonus. I mean, if you can draw a foul there, he's, like you said, he's shooting over 80%. We'd like to see him on the line.
Let's see if we got a variation of the inbounds play that we've seen a zillion times.
Here we go. Lots of movement.
There it is. Catch and shoot. Short. Foul back. It has Schupper in front of him. I just couldn't get rid of it before he was falling backwards. Good board by Trevor Searing. Good look by Charlie Burke. 2:16 to go. We still got Herntzer on the bench.
Yeah, this is interesting to see, huh?
I'm not sure if this is a learning moment for the Farmington squad or something's going on. But we got number 4, Marshall Ford, still on the floor, who's been hitting threes the second half. So we got Schupper on him. See if he gets turned around or if he just stays glued to him. It's hard to give up help defense when you're guarding him. Good drive by Beckwith. Rolls over. Schupper gets the board. See if he pushes. Nope, going to walk it up. Now he's going to push. Madigan going in tough.
Wow, another nice block.
He kind of brought it down and went in for the layup, which would have kept a little bit higher. This could be a turning point here.
Got another block.
Good take by Liam Madigan. Just kind of brought the ball down on a little double pump, getting to the rim. Syrian tried to take the charge. Dolmeyer back the line. I think he was 1 of 2 last time around. 2 shots here.
It was close. Again, he called him inside that retaining circle. It was a close call again.
1:50 to go. Dolmeyer the first of 2. A little bit long. He's played a well-rounded game as well tonight, Dolmeyer. Good defense, cutting to the rim, good boards. Solid play for him. Solid effort from him. Starting 5 for Eagan on the floor. Dolmeyer makes 1 of 2, makes it a 4-point game. Plenty of time left.
Yeah, you don't need to panic here, right? I mean, you got a lot of time. You do want to make sure you're working with a little bit of urgency here.
Eagan kind of stuff. Maybe try and get in the Schupper's hand to kind of facilitate a little bit. Swing. Maybe take him from the corner. It's a little biased, but I like Schupper on the wing like that. Syrian just got to take that shot.
Yeah, when you're that close to the rack.
Especially when you're going to get free throws, perhaps, if you can just get to the free throw lane. Good idea, just didn't work out. Nice slip.
That's a really nice look. It makes it a 6-point game. Farmington lead with 1:10 to go. I'd like to recognize another sponsor while we have a quick break here, Tradition Mortgage. Thanks to Tom and Tradition Mortgage for sponsoring the program for a second year. Tom's son Max is a senior and a 2023-2024 captain of the varsity team. If you're looking for a new home and need a mortgage, check out the team at Tradition Mortgage. Well, Scott, these turnovers, down the stretch here have been definitely impactful for Eagan. They just haven't been hitting shots, right? I mean, they haven't had anybody on fire here in the second half.
Yeah, they definitely tightened up on Max Busley. Charlie Burke's gotten a couple looks. Strupfer had the banked in 3, but yeah, they're getting more to the rim. They just haven't had an opportunity to actually kind of finish. They've kind of pulled the ball down. Just been unfortunate. The timing when those have happened, kind of the game situation when they're down to a minute 30 to go. Did I see a little bit less than that?
I think it's a $1:10.
$1:10. And as long as we're here for this exciting finish, let's give a shout out to Eagan TV as well. To televise Eagan girls basketball, boys basketball, football, boys and girls soccer, a couple volleyball games, swim and dive. Eagan TV is all over the place. We appreciate their efforts and their commitment to providing coverage of local Eagan sports. Madigan to throw it in. 1:10 on the clock. Eagan down by 6. Strupfer gets it. You got Dolmeyer, kind of a defensive guy on him. Handoff. We're going with urgency here. They got Burke in the wing. They're not going to leave Busley alone. Eagan a little bit too patient here. Strupfer cuts in. Kick out to Madigan. Take it for the layup. Maybe get the free throws. Madigan gets it. I'm going to second guess right now, Scott, but we've got 48.7 seconds left. McKenzie, I think, takes his last timeout, if I'm reading the scoreboard right. It's now a 4-point game.
You're absolutely right. That was the last timeout for Eagan. I think it's not bad. Like, he's going to probably try to set up a nice full court trap here. You're down your 2-possession game right now. So, if you can't get the ball here and you give up points at the other end, you may never need that timeout. So, I think it's probably nice to set up try to set up a nice trap here, see if we can get a turnover.
I hear all that, Scott, but they pay us $0 to critique everything that we see. So I'm going to second guess the coach for a minute. You did a great job selling it. I'm sold. I'm going to buy into this. So you're telling me McKenzie's kind of played out a couple plays kind of going forward. Do you think they foul right away? I mean,
no, I think.
Or wait till they get across half court.
I love this.
I don't love this at all because we've got nobody back at the rim. And Farmington's got some good athletes.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like this at all.
I saw it.
Call a timeout. Get the technical.
This is last year. That was the play last year, right?
Yeah.
It started showing up in college.
I thought they might put a guy in motion on the baseline. They didn't quite do it all the way through, but I just saw maybe a sprint from somebody for a long pass. 44.6. Fouls on Charlie Burke, his 4th. At this point, it doesn't matter much. You just want to get the foul. Whoever's got to hit the foul, they take it. We got number 2, Beckwith. Senior, the older Beckwith, Tyler at the line. He's got 4 points on the game now. Makes a big free throw. Bumps it back. Well, still a 2-possession game regardless. And we're where the bank was open earlier in the second half from Strupfer shot off the glass. Clutch free throws by Tyler Beckwith. Strupfer's guy is going to push.
Now you got to move
quickly. See if he just goes to the rim, tries to get the foul or not. They're going to jump on switch. Wolsack does it. Gets it loose.
Good double team.
I thought he was going to take it then.
Taken that, right? Nice block.
Yeah.
Nice block.
I think Madigan's just kind of bringing the ball down when it gets up to the rim. Gets shown into the defender. Good spin by Marshall Ford. That's going to be your game.
Yeah, I'd like to see Madigan take that shot. I mean, he was open. You need 6 points, right? So, I mean, I get you want to go to the basket, try to get an easy layup, but he was wide open. 20 seconds, probably. I guess it's 30 seconds, but unfortunately, didn't get a basket in the end on that possession.
This is double bonus.
There's just some pink shoes out there, right? Those are bright.
From what I can see, they're pink. I don't know what they look like on TV, but they are pink. 7-point lead. Again, Eagan had an 8-point lead at half. Strupfer chases down the rebound, gets thrown to the ground. We tried to sell it, didn't get it. it's all a moot point regardless. Buxley's going to try maybe get a 3 up. Schuffer's got to take it. Should have took it. Burke gets it. Knocks it down. Got no timeout.
Yeah, now you don't have it, right? That's where you wanted it, huh? But it's. I
don't know what would have mattered.
Like you're still down 4, right?
He's going to wind up with the phones going back and forth. Eagan winds up with a likely loss. Started the season 3-0. Some impressive wins against Minneapolis Washburn. I think that's their only loss. They beat Minneapolis Southwest. Only has 2 losses. Had a couple letdown. There's some disappointing games to get to 3-2. Solid effort tonight against a really good Farmington team. Brings them to 3-3. They're going to be off until next Friday. They're in a Capital City Classic at Hamlin University. Schuffer's going to get it. It's going to throw up a long shot. Final score tonight, Farmington 62, Eagan 56. Your leading scorers real quick for Eagan, for those of interest. Schuffer with 19, Busley with 17, Burke with 13, Madigan with 6. Good performance. We'll see him again. Again, not much more to say. Kind of curious how the kids are going to come out tonight after a couple disappointing losses. They played hard, had opportunities. 1-1 in the conference again, off until after Christmas. They play the 29th and 30th, 1 game each, next Friday and Saturday. Your thoughts, Scott, as we kind of wrap up before the holiday, kind of the Christmas break?
Yeah, it played out with a lot of intensity for Farmington the second half. They played some really strong defense, caused a lot of turnovers, and ended up prevailing in this game. But it was an exciting game. So Scott, it's been fun here tonight.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the holidays. Hope you have a Merry Christmas with your family, and we'll see you probably in the New Year.
Yeah, it was a good run. I met you 10 minutes before the first game. This was our 2-game run is over. Me and you were back with some other guys throughout the rest of the season. So good luck with your other partners. I'm sure it'll be a treat. Eagan basketball, I think, should still be hanging around some competitive games. So happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to everybody. We'll see you, I think, after the turn of the year. It's the next home game.
That's right.
Thank you to Eagan TV as well. Have a good night.